men's magnificent 7-card live from Wembley Arena. In the main event, Brad Pauls defends his British middleweight title against Denzel Bentley. Great fight, by the way. On the card, which hosts 7 different title fights. Coverage starts over on talkSPORT 2 at 6 o'clock before switching over to talkSPORT for the main event at 9 p.m. Whilst meanwhile, the latest episode of Talk Boxing with Simon Jordan, Spencer Oliver and Anthony Yard is now live on talkSPORT's Boxing YouTube channel. Whilst later on the Sports Bar Weekender, Adam Catterall has been speaking exclusively to Darren Till after Tommy Fury pulled out of their fight.
Tommy's pulled out the fight, and I'm still headlining January 18th. I haven't gone anywhere, so Tommy's pulled out. Now, what he's pulled out with, well, because I've said a few things in press conference. Now, let's just rewind a little bit, Adam, because you know the whole history of the Furies and whatever, and Tyson and John and Tommy. So this is what we're going to do, right? I'm just going to go on a little bit of a tangent, and everyone's just going to listen, yeah? So for years, yeah, the Furies, yeah, by the way, Tyson, one of the greatest heavyweights of our time, but for years, the Furies have always intimidated and bullied everyone at press conferences, at fights, at fight week, at weigh-ins, whatever, yeah? That's what they've done. That's their thing. It's all mental warfare, innit, yeah? John's intimidated Jake Paul's father. John buttered someone from from Usyk's team. John punched glass to try and punch KSI when KSI was making weight, whatever. All this, yeah? That's what you do. You're building a fight. We all know how this goes, right? It's not fake. It's not like whatever. It's all real. But at the same time, you're building a fight. So I come along and I say to the Furies at the press conference, well, I'm not threatened by you because I don't even think this is a real fight, which I don't. I'm not disrespecting boxing because I think boxing is one of the hardest sports in the world. In fact, I think it gives you a more long-term effect than MMA because of the punches you have to take over the amount of rounds. Yeah. But I've basically said, I will have it with you, and you. Yeah, because no one in this room threatens me. And, by the way, Tommy, if I'm losing the fight, I'll just kick you straight in your face. He's then turned around and said, well, then it'll be a proper fight. And I've went, well, then I'll win because I'm a real fighter.
I have to admit, I absolutely love Darren Till. You can hear that interview in full between Darren Till and Adam Catterall on tonight's Sports Bar Weekender show. Honestly, he's right. He hit the nail on the head with every single point he made.
I can't tell you how refreshing it is to just hear somebody, an athlete, speak from the heart. Yeah. No PR, no spin, literally tell everybody the truth.
Yeah, I mean, I need to listen to that full interview because they must have had to block out a few words because Darren Till will speak.
He's a breath of fresh air there. I just love the transparency.
And you know what he said as well about the Furies intimidating? I mean, let's not forget, I was in Saudi Arabia where John Fury headbutted one of Usyk's members of his team.
Bleeding, wasn't he?
So, I mean, come on. It's all fair in love and war.
Do you think Darren Till means that? You know when he said, I will have it with you, I will have it with you, I will have it... Do you think he actually means that he would be prepared to get... Yeah.
There is something about MMA fighters that think they can do boxers, isn't it? I think they all think they can beat up the boxers for some reason. But
do you think the fight happens?
I do.
I really want it to now, especially...
Yeah, I do. I think all of a sudden it's become bigger because of it. So who knows what goes on behind the scenes?
Do you feel like Tommy Fury's potentially looking for a way out because he looked at Darren Till and gone, oh my God, and this is the way out. He gets out on a technicality. He goes, well, you said you were going to kick me in a boxing ring and therefore I don't want to fight you anymore.
Now I've thought about it, yeah? This could all be part of it, couldn't it? The way they all try and sell fights, this could all be one big...
No, I don't think this could be. This can't be a created thing because it's paint. This has painted.
But what
Tommy
Fury.
What we're doing
now, though?
Adi,
but what are we doing right now?
I know we're discussing
it. We're talking about it.
I know what you're saying. No, but Adi, listen. Do you know what this paints Tommy Fury in such a negative colour? Like this makes him look so cowardly.
Someone's got to be the bad guy.
No, but this isn't. There's nothing wrong with looking the bad guy in boxing. This makes Tommy Fury look like he's running scared, and I don't think he'd want that. Unless it was a genuine thing. And
I will say this to end very quickly on Darren Till. He said, like, I'll kick you in the face. He's just selling the fight, the press conference. It got clipped everywhere. Everyone was talking about it. We're talking about it. It just made sense. And you sell fights. I mean, people have said some horrible things.
Yeah, worse than that.
I mean, we can't even repeat some of the stuff that Mike Tyson said in the 80s.
I remember that one. Lord. I remember that specific one.
He said a few naughty things in it. So look, and those fights carried on. So hopefully it does. Big money fight.
Who do you think will win? Can you?
Darren Till.
Do you really?
I think Darren Till does him. Yeah.
Although, do you not think that Tommy Fury, I know he's not seen as necessarily being the most gifted boxer in the world, but simply by nature of being a boxer, a boxer wins a boxing match against someone who isn't a boxer,
You know what it is? You know what it is about Tommy Fury? He's had 2 very, very, very close fights with Jake Paul and KSI. And I just thought like that might be your level.
Just
then.
stick to the Instagram, mate.
I think
stick to the Instagram and
but
the
you're
Love
right,
Island
he is a quote-unquote boxer, so he should get the job done. But again, you can listen to that full interview between Darren Till and the great Adam Catterall on tonight's Sports Bar Weekender show.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.